reports surfaced of Tyrann Mathieu, well, not even reports, but Jalen Mills has been advertising getting Tyrann Mathieu to the Eagles, safety Tyrann Mathieu to the Eagles. And honestly, this would be of course it would be a great move, but on top of everything else, they'd have to pay him and finish out his contract. Tyrann Mathieu signed a 5-year, $62 million deal. Signed a $5-year, $62 million deal last offseason. So, you know, he's going to be a pretty penny if he comes onto this roster. So nothing's legit. This is just people advertising other players to come to the team, telling their organization, yo, go get this guy. He's going to be a beast. Don't have Corey Graham anymore. Need a replacement safety next to Rodney McLeod so Malcolm Jenkins can move the field. Tyrann Mathieu is 25 years old. He's, the Arizona Cardinals' new head coach, and Carson Palmer retiring. So now, pretty much now the Cardinals are in rebuild mode. They had the oldest roster in the books last year, the oldest roster in the NFL last year. And we saw that. We killed the Cardinals this year. I was at that game. And you know what? They have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work ahead of them. A lot of people have advertised Tyrann Mathieu to come to their team. Michael Thomas from New Orleans, said the same thing. But Jalen Mills, I guess I don't know if they played. I don't know if Jalen Mills was a freshman and Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, was a senior. I don't know if they were definitely spread out a few years, of course, because Jalen Mills only came to the league a few years ago. If you have Tyrann Mathieu at safety, he has a replacement. He can cover the field really well. He's a hard hitter. He's very good. He's better than Rodney McLeod 100%, and we all know that because Rodney McLeod takes really bad angles on people coming down the field, and he's really given up some easy fucking touchdowns. And he's had really bad, receivers have turned his hips around, and and he's been beat, and he got beat in the Super Bowl. He's been beat. It's happened. A lot of times last year and this year. This year is definitely a better year for him. But a lot of these defensive players are benefiting not because of their skill set, but mostly because of this defensive line going after the quarterback, getting the pressure, easy picks coming the other way. So, Tyrann Mathieu is another guy I could say, hey, would be a good acquisition for the Philadelphia Eagles, but he's going to cost, I think what it said was if they need to pay him the rest off, I think it would have to be, I don't know, it was like, what, $14 million, something like that. It was pretty expensive. And someone else is definitely going to take that on. I don't see the Eagles, if he was a lot cheaper, if they want to restructure him, to bring him onto the team, for a few years, whatever, be that guy back there, it would be a really nice, Malcolm Jenkins, Tyrann Mathieu, and Rodney McLeod would be probably one of the best safety tandems in the league. Hence why everyone thought that Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod were going to be the best safety tandem in the league, because Rodney McLeod was known for that big hit on, Emmanuel Sanders when he was a St. Louis Ram, and it really showed, and Jim Schwartz don't like the small safeties. He likes the big guys, but he plays big. Rodney McLeod plays big, but Tyrann Mathieu is about his size, and he plays big as well. But the thing with Tyrann Mathieu is he takes nice angles. He's a Pro Bowl safety. He takes nice angles going after people when he's tackling. He has great eye coordination when the ball's in the air. He covers the whole area of the field very well. He catch balls over the top. He can give a corner help over the top pretty easily. So, it would be a good move for the Eagles to bring him in. But I know the cap situation, we're already working on an extension for Patrick Robinson right now. There's already stuff going on, but nothing has not, there could be moves made right now that we don't know about. But you know what? The process has just started, and it's getting close to free agency, 2 weeks, whatever. It's getting pretty close. So we have to just see what happens. This is a move that would be a dream move if it did happen. If they brought him in here and restructured his deal, maybe extended him so he could get a cheaper money throughout the year, cheaper guaranteed money throughout the year. If you extend a bigger contract, they'll make less money every year. So that'd be the smart thing to do. But Tyrann Mathieu to the Eagles, that would be cool. it was a cool idea. I think he would help a ton. It would be a Sidney Jones, Malcolm Jenkins, Ronald Darby, Tyrann Mathieu, I mean, it would be a nice secondary. You know what I mean? It would be a really nice secondary. And, you know, Tyrann Mathieu, I actually thought he was a little older, but he's not. He's only 25 years old. I didn't know his age. So he's a young guy. He has a lot of football left in him. He's got a whole career ahead of him. So it would be cool, but I think someone else will bite on that because a million other teams, every other team has more cap space than we do as of right now. So like I said, as I've been saying in every video, Howie Roseman has some savage moves that he has to make. And this is his year. This is where he licks his chops and gets this roster the way it should be, like he did this past season. So Tyrann Mathieu to the Eagles would be cool. You know, I would love him on the team, but the Honey Badger, it's probably going to be somewhere else. So that's what I gotta say. So what do you think about the Honey Badger coming over to Philly? You think maybe that could happen? I don't know, but we'll see. So fly goes fly, shake squad up. Peace. Fire bitch, get it back.